Do I cook at home at all? Very little, to tell you the truth. But this is one of these dishes that, to me, I associate with going out to a restaurant to eat. I'm Andrew Wong, chef patron at restaurant A Wong in London. Today we're going to make a classic Sichuanese dish, hot and sour soup. So the importance of this dish is primarily because it's from Sichuan. It's the part of China that my grandmother was from. And it's something that my father had in his original restaurant, which we are sitting on today in 1985. It really was a dish at the time when London was predominantly full of Cantonese restaurants. It was the one dish which was actually very, very regional in its origin, and the flavors are very unique to that part of China. The first step is to rehydrate the woody fungus, and then we slice it into really fine julienne. We do the same with the bamboo shoots, and then we do the same with the tofu. We do the same with the ham and the spring onion. Traditionally in China, we would use Jinhua ham, which is very, very quite salty, so we'd probably blanch it first. But that is very difficult to get hold of in the UK, so you'd use any cooked ham is fine. Afterwards, we bring the chicken stock up to the boil. We put the ingredients in. We season it up with some salt, some white pepper, maybe a tiny bit of sugar, and then we thicken it with a potato starch slurry. And then right at the last moment, we add in the tofu and finish it with sesame oil. This is designed to be super fast. So if you have it during a service, you'd be, from start to finish, it'd be 45 seconds. I think the first time I ever made this dish was probably when I was working in my parents' restaurant as a punishment, probably when I was a kid. I grew up in a restaurant, so that's all I knew. We didn't really eat at home. Eating in a restaurant with the staff mealtime was our family meal. Growing up in this environment and understanding how things are cooked in a Chinese kitchen, and especially this particular method of cooking soup. As you said, it's super quick, and with that quickness comes a freshness and a real spontaneity with its flavor, which I think is very unique to Chinese cookery. It is that idea of balancing spice with sourness, with real savoriness and umami. It's really a masterclass in understanding flavors in Chinese cookery. It's a very, very fine balance. It's very difficult to teach people how to do it. It's one of these things that they have to learn instinctively, and you just know when it's right. You finish it by tasting it, but even before you've tasted it, you know instinctively whether or not it's going to be good or not. Everything we do in a restaurant really is our personal celebration of various regional cuisines of China, particular moments in Chinese history, and also celebrating the idea of evolution, organic evolution of food. I really don't know what the destination is, but we'll just continue to ride it for as long as we can.